In the Huang Di Nei Jing, we talk about external factors and illness being due to this influence of external factors. Things can be wind and cold, emotions, right? Dietary problems, sexual overindulgence, right? Let's just see. All right. All right. So we have a few things that can affect the body as an exterior pathogen, as from the Huang Di Nei Jing. So we have zhongfeng, which is to be harmed by wind, right? We have shanghan, which is cold. It's an injury due to cold. So the zhongfeng really means to be struck by wind, right? To strike the center of the body. So you're not good with changing, right? The center is we call it a ji, right? Like a pole. And you can twist on it. And if you're not good with change, you're not able to turn, you get bound up by wind. Wind, which is quick change, causes things to contract, right? So this is just harmed by wind, struck by wind, causing the body is not able to change and react quickly enough to the outside environment. Shanghan would be the injury due to cold as it strikes it, it injures you. Wenbing is a warmth illness. So this is characterized by fevers, right? Zhebing is the idea of a heat illness with a high fever. So that's a difference. So you can have, and then the last one is called wenshi. So this is the idea of damp heat or heat damp, right? Fever that is decreased and suppressed by dampness. These are discussed in the Huang Di Nei Jing. Now, if you notice the stars here that I have on the Wenbing, Zhebing, and the Wenshi, these are all complications of the first two, Zhongfeng and Shanghan. So these last three, I'm pointing to my computer like you guys can see this, but you can't. So these last three are complications of qi stagnation and pathological progression from the first two patterns that move into the body and cause constriction and cause qi stagnation and a reaction from the body's wei qi, this defensive or qi. You could even call it offensive qi because it's reacting to things, right? It might not even be reacting. It prowls. One of the chapters of the Neijing talks about how it's very fierce as it moves through the body, right? And so this idea could even be considered offensive, but it warms the body and it reacts to things. So it creates in the struggle with the pathogen this warmth, and you'll see that these are complicating factors as we go on to these different pathological progressions.